Hello everyone, welcome to Yadnya Investment Academy. Last week, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced a new digital payments app named BHIM, Bharat Interface for Money, after the name of Dr Bhimrao Ambedkar. After demonetization, suddenly this digital transaction space is becoming very crowded with digital wallets, UPI, payment banks, USSD, Aadhar enabled payments, and now BHIM App. In this video, we will understand the comparison between very similar BHIM App, Bank UPI apps such as Axis Pay, SBI Pay, PhonePe, etc., and digital wallets with focus on market leader Paytm. BHIM App is a biometric and an umbrella version of UPI and USSD developed by NPCI. NPCI is a RBI regulated organization for all retail payments in India. So BHIM App and Bank UPI apps are both based on UPI technology. So there is very small difference between them. Whatever it is, let's understand the differences in detail. First, let's understand the app owner here. BHIM App is owned and developed by RBI regulated and supported company National Payment Corporation of India, whereas Bank UPI apps are owned by respective banks. For example, Axis Pay is owned by Axis Bank, SBI Pay is owned by SBI Bank, etc. Digital wallets are owned by private companies. For example, Paytm is owned by a company named 197 Communications. Both BHIM App and Bank UPI apps are on UPI technology, which in turn is based on NPCI's IMPS, which is an instant interbank electronic fund transfer service, whereas digital wallets such as Paytm are based on mobile commerce technology. Transaction happens real time in all these three digital payment apps. Currently, BHIM and Bank UPI apps are available only on Android platform, whereas digital wallets are available on all major mobile operating systems. Based on newspaper reports, BHIM's iOS app is going to get launched within 2 weeks from now. Also, in the next comparison, BHIM and Bank UPI apps are mobile-based technologies and cannot be used through web, whereas you can use digital wallets such as Paytm through web as well, though with limited features. If two people have BHIM app, then one can transfer money to other only by knowing mobile number of receiver. And same is the case with all digital wallets such as Paytm, where you can transfer the money to other Paytm user only by knowing his or her mobile number. We couldn't see this feature in most of the existing Bank UPI apps except PhonePe, though this feature can be easily added to them in future as well. In both BHIM app and Bank UPI apps, you can send money to any bank account in India irrespective if they have UPI access or not. They can transfer this through virtual UPI ID if they have UPI access, or by normal account number and IFSC code details in real time. This is a major limitation in digital wallets, as with them you can send money to only those who have same digital wallet account. So you can send money through Paytm only to other Paytm user and not free charge user. Also, in BHIM app and Bank UPI apps, when you do the transaction, money is debited and credited directly into your bank account. There is no e-wallet in between where your money is parked, whereas in digital wallets, all the transactions happen through e-wallet, which needs to be refilled regularly through credit card, debit card, or online banking. Next comparison parameter is offline transfer of money. With UPI technology, you can easily transfer the money through USSD codes, which is nothing but communication technology which uses text to communicate and therefore can be used by any feature phone as well without data service or app requirement. We are sure you must have checked your talk time balance or pending bill details using these codes. RBI has mandated *99# number as uniform number across all telecom players to provide this fund transfer service. Even digital wallet players have started offline money transfer services. For example, Paytm has started an 1800 number. So if you have a Paytm account, you can dial this number and follow the instructions to transfer money through call without mobile app or data connection. Next is, with all three ways, you can scan QR code and pay money at physical stores. Next is an important comparison, which is on Aadhar based payments. BHIM app is said to be a nodal app for Aadhar based payments. BHIM app will become merchant app for Aadhar payments. Based on recent Prime Minister's speech, BHIM app will start supporting Aadhar payments within 2 weeks from now. Aadhar payments will allow people to send and receive money using only their Aadhar number and biometric information, that is thumbprint. UPI database will be linked with Aadhar database, which is called UIDAI, and then these Aadhar based payments would be possible, which will not require any mobile phone for transaction by the user. Aadhar based payments should be enabled in other Bank UPI apps as well in future. Next point of comparison is transaction charges. Transaction charges on UPI money transfer are kept as low as 50 paisa per transaction. In digital wallets, though transaction charges are nil, but they charge high fees of up to 4% for transferring money back from wallets to your own bank account. Currently, only one bank account can be added to BHIM app, whereas in other UPI apps, you can add more than one bank account and shuffle between them to receive and send money easily. We are hoping to see this feature soon in BHIM app as well. Next major difference is cashbacks and discounts offered by digital wallets. Due to their partnerships with various merchants, digital wallets give many cashbacks and discounts to users to attract them to use their app, which may not be possible in UPI apps as it is open platform. Bank UPI apps are still trying to leverage these benefits by combining e-wallets features and UPI app in one. Like PhonePe app, where they have combined Yes Bank's UPI and Flipkart's wallet features, and similarly ICICI Pockets, which has combined ICICI's already existing digital wallet Pockets with their UPI. From security perspective, though all digital payment modes are regulated closely by RBI, still UPI based apps are more secure due to additional factor authentication through 4-digit MPIN, like your ATM card PIN. Transaction limit is another big advantage of UPI apps over digital wallets. With BHIM app, you can transfer up to Rs 20,000 per day. Whereas with other banks UPI app, you can transfer up to Rs 1 lakh per transaction with no mentioned monthly limit. But these limits are much lesser in digital wallets. That is, only Rs 20,000 per month can be transacted by a non-KYC customer and maximum Rs 1 lakh per month for a KYC customer. No doubt, digital wallets are much more matured both from app stability and app experience perspective, as they have been present for much longer and are managed by professional companies. And UPI apps are still having teething troubles with a lot of downtime and failed transactions. From language support perspective, BHIM app currently supports only English and Hindi. Most of the bank UPI apps supports only English, whereas Paytm supports 10 Indian languages. This disparity would reduce in due time. Digital wallets of course provide much more features such as paying bills, recharging phones, buying movie or other event tickets, and shopping online, etc. Whereas UPI based apps are very focused on fund transfer only currently. Last parameter is how these apps look and how simple are they to use. It is the call you need to take. Here are the screenshots of BHIM app, Axis Bank's UPI app and Paytm for your reference. With that, we close this comparison, and if you have any question, please do write in the comment section below and have an awesome day ahead.